All right, time now for All Things Gators, All Things Orange and Blue. Dan Hicken and Frank Frangie. What's up, Hick?
I'm well, Frank. Thank you, Southeast Orthopedic Specialists, best in the business. All your orthopedic needs in Jacksonville. They're not just a client. I'm a customer, se-ortho.com. Working on my back. It's getting good. It's been a couple months, but I feel much better. Thank you for asking.
For our video fans, and not just our audio fans, phenomenal hat, by the way.
Well, thank you.
It's a really good hat.
I like that hat. It was a gift from someone.
Yeah,
I can't remember who.
Hat. Very good.
I got a pet peeve right now. I'd like to get off my chest.
Yeah.
Graham Cam, our illustrious producer. Where did he go to college?
Florida.
Okay. All right. What's he wearing today?
What about the North Carolina shirt? What's a loser shirt? Is what it is.
You know what he said?
Throw what?
That's my second favorite.
Yeah, you know
what is that?
Yeah,
Who has second favorites, Frank?
Well, you know what?
If you graduated from Florida.
Did you watch the game last night?
Yeah.
They lost.
Yeah.
That's a losers.
Yeah.
The loser shirts.
How about that, Graham Cam?
So there's that.
You gotta wear the shirt and the L's too.
Okay, good.
Oh, you wear Gator shirts in there. There was plenty of Gator L's to talk about.
I would not have worn this shirt if Carolina had won.
All right, that's not true.
I'm getting ready to buy my Gator Gymnastics National Championship T-shirt.
They're pretty good.
I'm going to buy Lauren Brooks one, too.
Yeah, she's very excited about it. She gets very bothered when the podcast does not talk about A, gymnastics, and B, her.
Yes.
So we've already done both.
That's out of the way.
Right out of the gate. So there you go, Lauren.
You want to talk about, I think you might have saw this stat because I think it was sent to us on Twitter.
Yes.
The Florida baseball team.
The ERA, I think.
Yes.
After Hunter Barco.
What's Hunter, 1.8?
Yep.
What's the rest of the team? Over 10?
10 plus, yeah. Well, I got, there's a lot to get to because
thank God we have some Get Well series coming up.
But right. Arkansas, Tennessee, and Vandy. It's a crossroads for a lot of Florida sports, but I'll start with because they're all in there together. Yeah. But starting with baseball, look what Sully did in the transfer era, as well as the post-pandemic era, with extra years between the portal and the post-pandemic. Everyone's got 22-year-old players.
Right.
Sully said, I'm not going to do that. So he's the youngest team around.
Okay.
I think I saw the other day of his 15 pitchers, 9 had never pitched in an SEC game.
Ooh.
Something like that.
And they still haven't
and they're paying
pitched.
And
they've thrown, but they haven't pitched.
And they're paying the price a little bit. I mean, look, they thought they were going to be pretty good.
So did we.
We're right. I mean, there's an awful lot of guys back. Halter's younger, but there's an awful lot of guys back like Judd Fabian and Kalalau and Armstrong and Rivera, who've played a lot of baseball there, and you would think by their older years they'd be and
dominant.
And they had some moments now early in the year that they're going to be offensively, but they're not scoring very much right now. So I mean, the dagger was Thursday night.
Oh,
the dagger.
I'm watching the ninth. I
dagger.
got Fabian hitting one like I've never seen that. I mean, like it left the bat, and I'm like, oh yeah, on TV.
And so, for people that don't know, up to 6-4. Ryan Slater, freshman from Tampa, who's been very good in relief.
Been cruising along okay.
1 on, 1 out. Second guy gets on. Second guy gets out. So now, do you go to Purnell, who's sort of your closer, but he doesn't have great closer stuff.
Yeah,
it's not like he's 97.
Yeah.
And again, it's easy to second guess after the fact. Sully's a pretty doggone good coach.
Yeah, I get that.
But he brings in Purnell to get 1 out, and he just pitched 2 1/3
against FSU
2 nights earlier.
Which was like we should have been celebrating that win.
Yeah, and instead, boom, 2 pitches.
2 hard hit balls.
Rope ball game. And so that was the dagger.
Yeah.
Then it was going to be hard.
Yeah.
That was the dagger.
But then, I mean, even Saturday game, which is the Sunday game normally.
The third game.
What did they give up? 8 in the 7th?
8 in the bottom of 7. And really, by the way, Brendan Sproat pitched pretty well Friday.
Yeah.
They were tied.
Yeah.
He went against Jonathan Cannon, who's their ace.
Yeah.
And it was tied.
Yeah.
So, but then it got away from us. Yeah, so tough sledding for the Gators. They're 3-6 in the league now.
3-6 with, again, you mentioned who's
Arkansas, Tennessee.
Tennessee's lost 1 game total. Is that correct?
Best team in the country. Certainly the top-ranked team in the country. They're really good. And so
they just beat up Vanderbilt.
Swept them.
Yeah.
Who sweeps Vanderbilt?
Nobody.
Nobody sweeps Tim Corbett and Vanderbilt.
Nobody.
They just swept them.
At Vandy.
Yes. So
right?
They just swept them.
Yeah.
So, boy. So tough sledding.
Oh,
so
great.
Can they turn it around? Will they turn it around? What do you think?
It's going to be tough, these 3. I mean, what would you give me a SEC only? 3-6, 9 games coming up. What do you need in these 9?
Oh boy!
Would you be happy if they were 4-5?
I think, given where they are now, that's progress.
Yeah, that'd be 7-11.
Yeah. But I almost think, and then you hope
5-4, maybe.
But there's not a lot. There's no get well series in the league.
No. Yeah, that's also a good point.
Yeah, there's none. For anybody.
Right.
I mean, it's almost comical how the fact that they're all good now. They're all good.
They are.
Yeah. So, but yeah, it's going to be a tough. And and a year where they thought they'd be very good because of all the returning players. When Judd Fabian said he was coming back, that was a party, man.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I mean, he's going to hit 20 home runs, and he's going to hit 20
And he's
home
doing
runs.
it. Yeah.
So,
Has he got 12? I think he's got 12
already.
Right?
And so we'll see. So tough sledding for the baseball team. I do hope they get it turned around. I think the key, what is the story in Coppola? He hurt his back? Is he out?
All I know. I don't know.
I mean, he's out. I mean, he's out.
Indefinitely, obviously.
Yeah, because they thought, I mean, that was right before the season.
They really liked him.
And he was going to be the Saturday or Sunday guy.
But again, you can't, I mean, you don't know until he maybe would have, maybe wouldn't have.
A lot of freshmen.
Yeah.
A lot of
Youngins.
freshmen. So we'll see. Hopefully they turn it around.
I like it.
Dan,
I don't like the record.
This is a real crossroads. If you think about this,
okay,
Sully's struggling in the sports we talk about.
Yes,
Sully's struggling more than anybody expected. Now I totally trust Kevin Sullivan, or Kevin O'Sullivan, but for at least for now, they're struggling.
Yeah.
Basketball's got a brand new coach.
Yeah.
Who we hope is good.
Yeah.
But he's really young from a different part of the country in an age when the game has changed so much with the portal and so. And who doesn't?
LSU has no scholarship players.
None.
0. They all left.
Yeah. So
the Murray State guy took the job.
Right.
He's bringing 2 in from Murray State.
Yep.
He's bringing in a kid he signed to go to Murray State to LSU.
And that's his team right now.
That's his team.
And so, but I mean, but if you look at Florida's team,
it's about the same.
They got Kwesi Reeves.
We think. We hope.
As of today.
Yeah.
They got some guys that are they got Kennedy and Niles Lane and Jatobo who are just okay.
Yeah.
And then who else is on their team? They have 2 signees that haven't decommitted.
I kind of was hoping. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I kind of was hoping the news would I don't know. And again, I'm unfair, and I still a little rough around the edges about the way the basketball situation has gone down. And I'm rooting for Golden, and I hope he does a great job and such. But it hasn't. The first month has not knocked me on my keister. Wow. Did he keep the kid who decommitted? No.
Right.
As Castleton said, he's coming back? No. The assistant coaches. Oh, we got Ben Howland's right-hand man. Yeah. Whoopee.
But you want to see some names. But I'm telling you, Dan, big picture, this is a real crossroads for Florida athletics.
Yeah.
In that Kevin O'Sullivan's struggling more than you expected.
Right.
Todd Golden's brand new. People love Napier, and I'm among them, but he's still brand new.
Yeah, we can't keep going back to, we had Billy and Urban and,
Yeah. But the reality is, in the 4 most, not basketball, but nothing other than women's basketball, in the 4 most televised sports, football, men's basketball, baseball, and softball, Florida won national championships in all of those in about an 8-year period. Think about that. In all of them.
Oh.
Natty's in football, basketball. I mean,
did we appreciate it enough, Frank? Maybe we didn't.
Well, but who does that?
Nobody.
I mean, seriously, Dan, who?
Not North Carolina, Graham.
Yeah,
that's who.
But I mean, football, basketball, baseball, and softball.
Yeah.
And now I don't. If you look up, softball looks like it's going to be okay.
Softball, by the way, maybe not this year, but he's got a great recruiting class coming in, led by White Chocolate's daughter.
Yeah, how about that? Jason Williams.
So excitement about that.
Yeah, so it looks like, but men's basketball. I mean, let's start with baseball. I still trust Sully.
Yeah,
but it's agonizing now that it may be another year. You have to sneak into the tournament.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be tough.
Basketball, you got a brand new guy.
Totally unknown.
Right.
That's fair. I mean, nobody knows.
And as great as the culture looks in football, and it does, and I'm excited about all the recruits who are visiting and all the recruits who are leaning. And it's clear, one thing about Napier, he wants to hold the party. The recruit, you got to like recruiting. He likes having the party. He likes the party being at his house.
Yeah.
The great recruiters want the party at their house.
Can I give you just a smidge of good news?
Yes. Well, I could use it.
You know what the word... In recruiting, there's a word called silent.
Okay. Yeah.
Silent?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got some silence? Got a good silent or a number of silent? 5? Is that the word, 5 silence?
Maybe more.
Well, that'd be great. I'll feel better.
I know you will. And that's fair.
You know when I'll feel better? When they're not silent. Okay.
Not even that.
Yeah.
When they're.
Well, but I'll feel better when they're not silent.
Okay.
But the point, I think he's going to recruit very well. My gut tells me the Napier era is going to be really good. I
hope so.
I think he's a good coach. I think
patience, though, Grasshopper Gators. Patience.
Yeah, that's right. But I think I get the hunch. And look, I said this on the radio show. I think I said it to you too. The one thing we've missed the memo on is from Labor Day until the season ended. What were all Gator fans clamoring for?
From Labor Day until the season
What would
ended.
the clamor? I'm using the word clamor.
Anthony.
For Richard, for it to be his team.
Amp.
It's now his team.
Yeah.
And it almost seems like we didn't have the party that everybody would have had when he became the guy.
Good point.
I mean, it's now, we all wanted it to be Anthony Richardson's team.
Mm-hmm.
Well, presto, it is. But maybe it's because there's no games in March or April. I get that.
Yeah.
But it just doesn't
You're
seem
looking
like,
for some parties.
Well,
You've referred to that a couple of times.
But don't you well,
yes.
I love parties.
I'm all for the party.
I kind of showed my
I
hand
like
there.
the party in Gainesville.
But there's a Crossroads. Baseball, I think Sully's okay.
Okay.
But I am nervous. I thought the season would go better than it has.
Yeah.
After
Last
Barco,
year was a terrible ending.
Right.
Let's not forget that.
After Barco, they don't pitch very well.
Right.
Basketball, I just don't know what to think. I trust
idea.
the product. I trust Strickland. I trust the school. I trust what they saw. I think other people had some interest in him too.
Yeah.
But we really don't know. And football,
Thad Matta got hired by Butler. Thad Matta.
Yeah, who we do know.
Maybe we could have called Thad Matta.
Well, it's clear they weren't going veteran guys.
No, they weren't.
Because for both football and basketball, they jumped on non-veteran guys.
Yeah.
Both times they jumped on non. So anyway, as I think back, I think to myself, it's a crossroads, Dan.
Yeah.
It's a crossroads for Florida athletics. I mean,
let's go down the right road. Hopefully.
Yeah. Let's
see what we can do.
So football, I think will be okay.
Yeah.
Baseball, I like where they are.
Yeah.
What about basketball? He's got to have a team.
I got way too many questions. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt for a while.
Right. You didn't like the hire, did you?
No, I didn't. I said so. I'm not against
underwhelming.
Underwhelming. I'm on board with him. I want to root. I will root for him. I will support in any way I can. But I don't see it.
Yeah.
I don't see it. I mean, we just watched the Final Four.
Yeah.
We watched Blue Bloods reign. We watched a cheating program win a national championship, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah. I'm not to the point where I don't think it's going to be good.
Yeah.
I am to the point that I don't know.
Yeah.
What I do like, and I will say this wasn't a struggle, grind around, take the fourth pick, frustrated, can't get the guy hired.
They got their guy.
The minute Mike White left, it's clear he knew who he wanted.
Yeah.
It was so.
I hope he's right.
I hope he is. But there's something to be said for that.
Yeah.
Because Mullen wasn't even that.
No.
Mullen, it was, this guy was Chip Kelly. It was Scott Frost. It's, we'll bring in Mullen. And there was never a feeling of authority when they went and hired him.
Yeah.
Kelly Ray Finley inherited the job when the person they hired didn't do very well. This is one they said, this is our guy.
Yeah.
Let's go get him, just like they did Napier. This is our guy. Boom, let's go get him. So that makes me feel a little better. But I'm like, I want some activity.
Yeah.
Sign somebody, do something.
Give me something. Give me a portal guy.
So we'll see. All right.
There's some all Big 12 guard from Kansas State.
Saw that. We need him.
Get him.
Yeah. And by the way, they're going to get plenty. But what about Napier's comments? He said we're going to be near double digits in portal players. How about that?
Thin.
He said
I think we learned a lesson about Mullen, and it was clear. And it's always been said that he wasn't a great recruiter, even when he came in from Mississippi State. But I think he obviously was good at developing.
Right.
And Trask, Pitts, and Tony, none of which were 5 stars.
Right.
Right? I mean, Tony was the most ballyhooed, and he was probably a 3-star quarterback from Mobile, Alabama. Pitts from Philly. Trask, his story. But the fact that those guys got so good, Florida was able to be productive and win games because of those 3.
Correct.
But there's not a lot there. In terms of competing and winning in the SEC, it's tough.
Yeah, Florida overcame under Mullen.
Yes.
Lack of star power by some guys being stars and Mullen developing them. No, I agree with you. But we'll see. I think Florida football will be okay. I'm confident where I think Florida football will go. Very active in the portal. He said, look, we're approaching double digits.
Wow.
They're giving 5 scholarships to walk-ons. If you give it's a great story, but if you hand out 5,
that's not good.
You don't have enough good players.
The school out west has relied on portals, and that and while they've done a great job in getting portal players, the record itself indicates that that's not a great way.
Yeah, you got to win. You got to win in the NFL. You got to win with draft picks.
Yeah.
In the college realm, you got to win with signees. No question.
I feel good, Frankie.
That's All Things Gators, All Things Orange and Blue. Dan Hick and Frank Frangie.
And thank you, Southeast Orthopedic Specialists, the best in the business, se-ortho.com. Graham Cam, it's orange and blue. Just so you know, orange and blue. Have a great week.
See you, buddy.